The day I landed in Saudi Arabia, I realized I had been completely unprepared. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what shocked me. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Marygloria, and on today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the things that shocked me in this country. Before I came here, I was expecting this country to be very terrible, as we all know about everything that we see on social media, all the weird things that happens in this country. So I expected this country to be, chaotic, to be all those kind of dramatic events. I was prepared to see them, to experience them, only for me to find the complete opposite. So before I list those things that shocked me about this country, please hit that subscribe button. I will really appreciate to see my channel growing, and that can only happen if you view my video and subscribe to my channel. Can you please do that for me? Thank you. The first thing that really shocked me about this country is that Saudi Arabia has their calendar. Yeah, they have their own Saudi Arabian calendar. Saudi Arabia mainly follows the Islamic calendar, and that is Hijr, not the one other countries always use. Every month starts when the new moon is sighted, okay? Because of this, months can be 29 or 30 days. This means date changes every year compared to the normal calendar, the one that we used in Kenya and other countries in the rest of the world. It's shorter than the normal calendar. The Hijr year, that is the Islamic year, has 354 days, while the Gregorian year, our normal year, has 365 days. You see? So the Islamic calendar is 11 days shorter. Yeah. But I know you are asking yourself, what if you come here? Are you going to be confused? No, they use the two calendars. The normal calendar, which is the Gregorian calendar, the one that we used all over the world, and their Islamic calendar. So when you go to the bank, when you go to school, every detail, you will see there are two calendars written there, okay? The date of the Gregorian calendar, our normal year, our normal calendar, and the date of the Hijr calendar, which is the Islamic year, okay? Then the second thing that really shocked me, it's their weekend. In the rest of the world, we always have weekend on Saturday and Sunday. But here in Saudi Arabia, they have weekend on Friday and Saturday. Our Sunday, it's their Monday. Okay? So why do they have their weekend on Friday and on Saturday? On Friday, it's a holy prayer day in Islam. It's like Sunday in Christian religion. Okay? So people here who do official job, not housemaid, they always have their off day on Friday and on Saturday. On Sunday, people are going to work and students are going to school. Yeah. Then another thing that shocked me is their education system. Here in Saudi Arabia, by 7 a.m. in the morning, all students are in school and they start learning, and by 12 p.m. they will be at home. So I always ask myself, what about those students who are in high school and university? Because we have a lot of subjects, right? So I'm wondering, how do they calculate for them to be able to read all these subjects from 7 a.m. in the morning to 12 p.m. They are done and they are coming back home. So I was like, maybe they don't even have break, but there is a girl here who is in high school. She told me that we always have break. Yeah, so I'm still wondering how they are able to, to learn physics, biology, mathematics, chemistry during these hours. In Africa, we are used to going in school in the morning and coming back in the evening. But here, because of the extreme hot weather condition, that is why they will always come back at home at 12 p.m. Public areas. This one now, I don't know how to tell you guys. Here in Saudi Arabia, we have public spaces for women and public spaces for men. Like, for example, we have a bank, not only one, but many, that is only meant for women, and all workers are women. Okay? When we go in the restaurant, we have spaces that are meant specifically for families, spaces that are meant for women, only women, and spaces that are meant for men. So you will never get people, mingling or mixing together, not unless they are related. For example, maybe you are brothers and sisters, you can work together, you can eat together because you are a family. But cousin brother and cousin sister, you can't be together. Yeah. When we have prayer rooms, when we go to supermarkets and other public areas, prayer room, they are those that are meant for only women and for only men. When you go to gym, we have gym area for women and gym area for men. When you go outside there in Africa, when you are walking on the street, you will hear men calling you, saying hi to you. Maybe they need your number. Here, you will never see that. A man will never approach you in a public area, not unless if he is asking for something, but it's very rare. They will never do that. Schools, we have schools for girls and we have schools for boys. School for girls, they have only female teachers. Schools for boys, they have only male teachers. They don't mix together, not unless they are kids, those who are in the kindergarten, maybe 7 years and below. Yeah, I know you are surprised, but that is what happens here in Saudi Arabia. You can't find a male teacher in a female school. You can never. Same to university. Yeah. Girls university and boys university. That is what is happening here in Saudi Arabia. Don't ask me so many questions. I was shocked to hear that. I was surprised. How do they even manage to do that? How? But that is what is happening here. Men and women will never mingle or sit together, not unless they are family. And when I'm talking about family, I'm not talking about extended family like uncles, cousin. No. Nuclear family. That is father, mother, and the kids. Yeah. Majority of the people here are very honest. When they were saying that this is a bad country, this is a terrible country, I expected to find goons, But after staying here, I realized that most of these Saudi people, they are very honest. Like, for example, if you go maybe to buy something, the mall or supermarket, or to buy food, they are not, because I'm an African, in Africa, they're going to take advantage of you. Like, for example, an Arab, when she goes to an African shop, they're going to overcharge her, believing that he or she has a lot of money. But here, they don't do that. Whether you are black, whether you are an Arab, whether you are from another region, no one is going to overcharge you. And then another thing that really shocked me, but again, I really loved it, is the call to prayer. Every time when it's time to pray, you will hear the man from the mosque. We have mosque all over here in Saudi Arabia. So you will hear them, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The way they recite their prayer, even if you are not a Muslim, that melody will just make you feel emotional. Yeah, you just feel it. I don't know if you see that way, the Catholic people, they always read their Father who art in heaven, and it just flows. You find yourself just, me, I'm not a Muslim, but I really, really love the way these people pray. The way they recite the Quran, you just feel, you can feel that spirit inside you. You can feel there is something moving. You can feel that calmness when they are reciting their Quran. And I really, really love this. And it's not just on Sunday, like the way we Christian, we only go on church on Sunday. No, it's every single day. Okay, so you are just cutting, maybe you are busy doing your job and you hear Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. How I wish I can be able to recite that. It's very good. It's very calm. It just makes you feel more emotional. It makes you feel like there is something here. There is something. Yeah. Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country. We all know that. But there are so many Christians living in this country. So, there are people who, when they want to come to work here, they think about, changing their religion. They want to convert into Islamic religion so that they can be safe here. But if you want to become a Muslim, there is no problem, but it's not a must. When you come here and you are a Christian, they're not going to discriminate you. There are many Christians living here, doing their daily activities, and they are okay and they are safe. Then when it's time for wedding, now this one shocked me. Wedding, it's supposed to be a gathering of women and men. But here, when you are doing a wedding, you're going to make a space for men and make a space for women. They are never going to see each other. They are never going to be together. And it's a wedding. Then another thing that shocked me, I always believe that Saudi Arabia, everyone living here is an Arab. Only for me to go out my first time and see black Arabs. They are black Arabs in this country. At first, I thought maybe they have just, changed their hair or whatever. And I asked my boss and she told me, yes, we have black Arabs. And they didn't just come and, maybe, for example, me, I'm working here and I decide to marry an Arab and we give birth to kids. No, they are indigenous black Arabs who were born here. Their ancestors were born here. They lived here. They originated here in this country. We have black Arabs. Yeah. Then the safety of this country. I will talk about this again and again. This country is very safe. And this shocks me because I'm used to a chaotic environment in Kenya. When you go out, you see people fighting. You see people falling down because they are drunk. You see women shouting. But here, you will never see someone shouting. You will never meet a drunk person. You will never see people fighting. And I'm like, how are you people so organized? My first year, I was missing all the drama that I was experiencing in Kenya. This country, it's very peaceful, it's very calm, and it's very, very safe. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share. Bye.